well, there is a powerful message behind our annual Project Grad Laptop Telethon, which is coming up all day next Wednesday. The need for this critical tool for online learning is more important now than ever. And if you support this effort, you're telling Knoxville's inner city students working so hard in these challenging times, especially, that you believe in them and you want to invest in their future. The two students you're about to meet talked with us, I want to mention, before the pandemic, which is why they aren't wearing masks in this story. They're the focus of tonight's Positively Tennessee. Fulton High School seniors Sharon Sharp and Ariana Smith have been friends since middle school. Both have excelled in the Project Grad program. Both are in the top 10 of their class with above a 4.0. Both raised by single moms. I met with all four at Fulton High School, a witness to some proud moments.
This will be the first in my immediate family to graduate college. And I'm saying graduate because she is going to graduate.
I'm thinking about business now and then law school later. I heard it's easier to get in law school without a pre-law degree, so I'm thinking business and make it stretch further.
I work a lot of hours, so Sharon has really done this on her own a lot. I mean, she wants more than I have, and that's what I want her to do. I want her to be able to stand tall and have her own life and be easy and not struggle and work a lot of hours.
I just wanted to be different, and I've always wanted to be a leader and make a difference in people's life.
They've gotten to know Project Grad staff well over the years. Kenzie Zimmerman is a beloved teacher and mentor. She was a Project Grad scholar who went on to earn a master's degree, now giving back at her alma mater.
Because of my experience getting to know what that's like, it has really helped, even in conversations with students individually, to say I've been there and I know what that's like, and to get to continue to grow the opportunities and give students even more opportunities than I had is a fabulous thing.
Sharon and Ariana were among a group of Project Grad students surprised by Vol cheerleaders and staff last fall who came to Fulton to announce they had been accepted to the University of Tennessee.
And we were all like, what? And then they call our names and we couldn't stop crying.
When we told Ariana and Sharon about the laptop telethon and community support for it, the tears started flowing again.
Thank you. It means a lot to a lot of people like me, because I know I'm not the only one that is going to UT and doesn't have enough money for everything. So it's just, we really appreciate it.
I want to tell the community thank you, because you do have hard-working students out there, underpaid parents that really can't afford what they're doing for her.
I'm just so thankful that not only I get a laptop, but my friends and my peers, maybe people that I don't talk to all the time, because I know here a lot of people struggle financially.
Thank you. I'm very thankful. Very, very thankful.
You know what? We're thankful for our community. You have been so supportive of this. Last year, thanks to you, we raised more than $43,000 and enjoyed presenting the laptops to students. This year's Project Grad class is one of the largest, so we're hoping you'll help us raise enough money to get a laptop into the hands of 147 2020 grad scholars to start using in the fall. So our third annual Project Grad Laptop Telethon is Wednesday, July 22nd from 6 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. here on WATE 6 on Your Side. Well, now to something that is so close to our hearts here at WATE 6 on Your Side. It's our third annual Project Grad Laptop Telethon coming up tomorrow. We have enjoyed a partnership with Project Grad Knoxville since the program came to our city back in 2001. It provides scholarships to inner city students, following them from kindergarten through college or technical school. Well, the need for technology has never been greater than right now, with online learning such a focus during the pandemic. Here's one of the students who was overjoyed to get a laptop last year. We caught up with him earlier this year before everything shut down due to COVID-19. Jatwan Forbes was a good student at Austin East Magnet High School, made a name for himself on the football team, now working on his future at Pellissippi State Community College, where he's majoring in business management. You'll often find Jatwan hurrying down the hallway to the library, where he makes good use of the laptop he received last year. Memories of that moment are still fresh on his mind.
When I found out I was getting the laptop to continue my future, I'm overwhelmed with happiness. I'm like, oh wow, we can actually get a laptop, and we can have something that's for us that we earned.
Jatwan was among 125 Project Grad students from Austin East and Fulton High Schools getting a laptop after providing proof of enrollment in college or technical school. Our laptop telethon here at WATE 6 on Your Side raised more than $43,000 thanks to so many of you. Your continued support sends a strong message to students following Jatwan's path to higher education.
It really means a lot to have somebody believing in you and giving you a chance and having the mindset of this person can do it.
You know, looking at that video, seeing all the kids together, times certainly have changed, right? So again, now more than ever, we've got to help these kids out with new technology. Our Project Grad Laptop Telethon is tomorrow from 6 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. here on WATE 6 on Your Side. We will have Project Grad staff and some students to answer phones, all while following CDC guidelines, of course. And we'll give you a phone number to call first thing tomorrow. But right now, learn more on how to donate online at WATE.com. Hi everyone, good morning. Lori Tucker here. The third annual Project Grad Laptop Telethon is officially underway. We have folks, can I hear you? There we go. Let's get everybody awake at home. We are going to give you this phone number right now, everybody, 582-4985. Give us a call. We are going to put a laptop in the hands of some deserving students. Oak Ridge Associated Universities have been here from day one with this telethon with us. All we had to do was call and they said, yes, what can we do? They support these kids. With us is Eric Abelquist. This has become a tradition. You have kicked off our telethon every year at the bright and early hour of 6 a.m. Thank you so much. And you have a check.
I do. We have a check for $1,500. So ORU is back again, and we're delighted to be part of the laptop telethon again this year.
Thank you so very much. Thank you, thank you. We appreciate it. Let's hear it for ORAU, guys. Yeah. Here is a number I want everybody to remember, 865-582-4985. We've got that on our screen. I want you to write it down and think about ways you can help Project Grad students from Knoxville Center City, from Fulton and Austin East schools, and all the feeder schools going in. They have been followed since kindergarten through 12th grade and now through college and beyond. It's a wonderful program. These kids have worked so hard and you know, it's tough right now. Now the need is greater than ever to have a laptop, to have technology, because virtual learning is front and center. I mean, look how things have changed. We have our folks, our staff and volunteers answering phones, wearing masks, we're socially distant, but we're hearing from them, yes? Yes. Okay, keeping the energy up despite wearing those masks. We're trying to keep it safe and yet help these kids as well.
Our third annual Project Grad Laptop Telethon is now underway. Kicked off at 6 a.m. and bright and early, anchor Lori Tucker was joining us and still is live from the phone bank. Lori, good morning.
Good morning. Yes, we are here all day, Doug. We're so happy. The phones are ringing. People are up there in a giving spirit, and we're so happy about that. We are raising funds to collect at least enough money to get about 150 computers to some deserving kids with Project Grad Knoxville, kids who may be the first ones in their families to go to college. Very quickly, Vivian Shipe is a 1973 grad of Austin East. She was class president. She called in earlier and said, hey, I want to challenge other grads in my class and other classes to donate $50. Imagine if all of us got together and gave $50. We would set goal pretty quickly. So call 582-4985 if you would like to support this wonderful cause to help students like the one you're about to meet, students like Jatwan Forbes. He graduated from Austin East Magnet High School back in 2019, now making good use of the laptop that he received last year at Pellissippi State Community College. He is majoring right now in business management. Now, obviously, we talked with him before the pandemic hit, right before it hit. He really was excited about all the things he's been able to use with his laptop. Let's listen.
When I found out I was getting the laptop to continue my future, I'm overwhelmed with happiness. I'm like, oh wow, we can actually get a laptop, and we can have something that's for us that we earned.
So happy to help students just like Jatwan. And if you would like to help, again, remember this number, everyone, 865-582-4985. We are here until 6:30 tonight. If it's easier for you to give online, go to WATE.com. We have all the information there. I have a new total now to bring you. Check this out, everybody. $4,470. We started with 0. We quickly went to 3,000. Now here's we are, and we're going to keep it going until 6:30 tonight. So please give. I'm Lori Tucker with our 3rd annual Project Grad Laptop Telethon, going strong in another part of the building here at WATE. In fact, let's take a look at the total we have right now. Look at that, $20,410. And the day is not even halfway over, you guys. Let's hear it from our staff in here. People are answering the call. We just got another donation from East Tennessee Technology Park for $1,500. How about that? But you know, I also have to tell you, we appreciate $25 from you, $50. We just got a $200 donation. Whatever you can give is so appreciated.
Turn now to a project that is close to all of our hearts here at WATE 6 on your side. This year marks our 3rd annual Project Grad Laptop Telethon. My co-anchor Lori Tucker live right now in our socially distanced phone bank with all the latest. How's it going, Lori?
Oh my goodness, we have been here since 6 o'clock this morning, Bo, and it is going so very well, beyond our wildest dreams. So I just want to say thank you so far to our East Tennessee community, but the evening is not over yet. We're here until 6:30 tonight. We will talk about our total in just a moment, but right now, I want to talk about someone who is a central figure in our efforts today to provide laptops to Project Grad students. They're so deserving. His name is Fred Lowry of Thermo Fisher Scientific. He is our $25,000 benefactor and providing a match, challenging everybody to give. And he talks to us about his success and about why he believes in Project Grad. Listen.
You know, we made this huge investment in our students and in our community, and we want to send them off and give them every chance to be successful, and we got to give them the tools. So I'm pretty passionate about making sure they've got the tools for success as well as the drive, as we know they have, and the capabilities. But let's make sure that they've got the right tools to win. And you know, now more than ever, having access to virtual tools is absolutely critical.
He is so right. Now, during the pandemic, virtual learning is where it's at. That's what we're hearing. It's what our kids are having to do. So if they don't have a laptop, they're going to be lost. Let's talk about one of the gals who was answering the phone earlier. Carly Hammonds is a member of Grad's College Board. She's a mentor and spent time, as I said, answering phones today. She graduated in 2011, and she took a moment to share plans with us about a really bright future.
I went to Spelman College in Atlanta, and I'm currently studying for the MCAT to further my career as becoming a OBGYN. So,
good luck to you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for being here. Just another example of how the Project Grad program works. They provide so many wraparound resources for students starting in kindergarten all the way through grade 12 and then for their post-secondary education. Okay, I am so happy to tell you that we have just received a $1,500 donation from UCOR. Let's hear it. Okay, keep that energy going. Ronnie Chandler there behind that mask here with Project Grad. We're so happy to have everybody here and happy for that donation. Let's go ahead and take a look at the total right now, shall we? We have gone up from $35,000 just a few minutes ago to $38,990. How about that? The night is not over. We are here until 6:30 tonight. We checked in with a former Project Grad scholar. She graduated last year, just to show you how she's using her laptop, how it's really making a difference.
I was over the moon because I probably wasn't going to get one if I didn't get that one. So I was very excited.
Hadley Curry can't believe more than a year has gone by since her graduation from Fulton High School. Now she's appreciating every moment as an upcoming sophomore at UT with plans to become a lawyer. Grateful for the laptop she received after last year's telethon.
It was great, especially since the second semester was online during quarantine and stuff. I probably couldn't have done it without it, so I was so grateful.
Because of her fond memories of Project Grad, Hadley looks forward to the day she can give back, encouraging you to give your support today.
Anything that you choose to give, thank you so much, because these kids need it, and it will help them so much in their college career to be successful students.
All right, so we have talked just now to someone who wants to be an attorney. Earlier we spoke with a former Project Grad student who wants to be an OBGYN, well on her way to take the MCAT. Coming up later tonight, we're talking with a former grad scholar who is on her way to becoming a psychologist. Project Grad works, and it's up to us as a community to give these kids the tools they need to succeed. All right, Bo, thank you so much. Okay, this is a real turning point in our telethon this year. Let's take a look. Right here is the total right now, $44,220. Number one, it is not even 5 o'clock yet. Number two, this surpasses last year's total for the telethon. How about that, you guys? Now, having said that, we're not finished because we have more grad students to provide laptops for this year. We have 147, and that is more than in several years past. So our work is still not over.
It is our third annual Project Grad Laptop Telethon, and crews right now waiting for your call. They've been at it since about 6 o'clock this morning. They're going to be here till 6:30 tonight. Anchor Lori Tucker, she's been here all day as well, joining us now from the phone bank. So Lori, how are we doing?
Oh boy, Bo, this has been such a good day, and now we're down the home stretch, and I'm so excited about this number because it's at 44,220. I love this number. We can do even better, but what's significant about this is that it beats last year's telethon total, and we're only just past 5 o'clock. We've got until 6:30 tonight to help 147 Project Grad scholars. Those are scholars who are have graduated from Austin East and Fulton High School in a time like no other. Even without a pandemic, a child needs a laptop to go to college or technical school to finish their post-secondary education. But even now, during the pandemic, the need is greater than ever before. So East Tennessee, you've been coming together all day today. Let's keep it going. We had Mount Olive Baptist Church call earlier today, challenging all churches after they made a donation of $1,000. So come on, let's keep that going. Also, we've had some other community leaders come in. We've had several $1,500 donations, but what's even more meaningful are the ones from the woman who dropped by $50 in cash, telling us her name is blessed. Certainly that is the case. And also we've had people calling saying, I can give $25. We gladly take that because what if 100 people gave $25? That makes a huge, huge difference. I have some great news. Another $1,500 donation, this from the East Tennessee Foundation, one of our corporate sponsors. So shout out to them. Thank you so much for your support. We couldn't do this without so many of you calling in and some of our corporate sponsors, all of our corporate sponsors. And we have a central figure here who's been a huge supporter since day one of our Project Grad Laptop Telethon 3 years ago. His name is Fred Lowry of Thermo Fisher Scientific, I should say, in Massachusetts. It's a leading science and technology company. Actually, they're on the front lines fighting COVID with research and all these different things. Well, Lowry happens to be a 1988 graduate of Austin East High School. And he is not just reveling in his success. He's helping so many people, as we said, on the front line with COVID, and also has a heart for Project Grad students and education. He took some time to talk to us and share his advice for students. Let's listen.
One is to write down their goals and read them often. The second thing I tell them is to love the work that they do, because if they love the work more than they love the reward, then they'll do the work. And I think it's incredibly important because you'll be better at you're better at doing what you love, quite frankly, or I believe that. And then the last thing I would tell them is to help as many people as they can. And I really believe that in this world, whoever helps the most people actually wins.
You know, that is advice that all of us could use, right? We thank Fred Lowry from the bottom of our hearts for his words of wisdom there and for donating $25,000 and pledging to match that $25,000. So right now we're at $44,220. Thanks to Fred Lowry, thanks to many of you at home who are giving what you can right now during these difficult times. I'll leave you with this project for right now. Project Grad gives $4,000 scholarships to its deserving scholars, but that is not enough to pay for a laptop. So they got to be resourceful, and this is one way we can step in and make a huge difference in their education.
Well, our top story tonight, we continue our third annual Project Grad Laptop Telethon. Our crew's been waiting all day to hear from you to help buy laptops for Project Grad scholars from Knoxville's inner city. Anchor Lori Tucker joining us once again from the phone bank. And Lori, a lot of people already stepping up to help out.
All right, thank you so much. We are so excited. We are answering phones. The phones have been busy all day long since 6 o'clock this morning for a program that works. It works because Project Grad Knoxville has been around since 2001. High school graduation rates have improved from 50% to 83% in that time among Project Grad schools, Fulton and Austin East High School. We're going to talk to a 2019 Project Grad scholar who got her laptop, now at UT. She says it's helping her become a success.
I go to school at the University of Tennessee, Knoxville, and I am a major in psychology at the moment.
Destiny Campbell was overjoyed to receive a laptop after graduating from Fulton High School last year. A grad scholar in the National Honor Society, a good student who's making good use of her laptop.
It's big, it's 17 inches, so I can do 2 split tabs, which I'm actually doing right now. I'm comparing my 2 resumes.
Grateful to have what she needs, especially now.
I was really excited that I did not have to go and, buy my own. I would have the computer right off the books because I was going into college, so I was like, I'm gonna need a computer, especially now with all this corona stuff because everything's online.
All right, so now it's time to take a look at our total that we have right now so we can help students just like Destiny Campbell. All right, if we can bring it up here. Uh-oh, we just lost it. You're seeing live TV, folks. We'll see if we can pull this up. If we can't, I've got the number because I just got a sneak peek. Guess what it is? $51,460. Let's hear it from our phone bank. How about that? All right, I'm gonna let you in on a secret. We don't like to talk about goals. Our goal was $50,000. Let's keep it going, shall we? It's so great when you have leaders in your community who jump on board for the cause. Earlier today, we saw Knox County Mayor Glenn Jacobs retweet one of our stories on Project Grad asking for support. And we've just received from the City of Knoxville Office of Community Empowerment $1,500 for our Project Grad Laptop Telethon, providing laptops to such deserving kids that we've been talking about. We couldn't do this without all of you in East Tennessee who have stood up and said, you know what, I'm going to support these Project Grad scholars. But we also couldn't do it without our big benefactor, Fred Lowry, who donated $25,000 year 1, year 2, now year 3. And I want to let you know a little bit more about him. He's usually very quiet, but he shared a little bit about himself with us for the sake of the kids. We've been hearing messages from him all day, strong messages of motivation, of why he supports Project Grad and education. He's a leader in the scientific field, a graduate from Austin East in 1988. And now, well, he has a challenge to other Austin East grads. Listen.
At least buy 1 laptop, if not more. That every class should do that. So 88's on the books already for $25,000.
Awesome. Thank you. We just appreciate you more than I could ever say.
No, absolutely. Thank you for all that you're doing. You're really making a difference.
We love these kids. Yes, we do. We love these kids, and we thank Fred Lowry again so very much. So, as he said, the class of '88 is covered with that $25,000 donation, but others of you are stepping up to the cause. We just heard from Jacqueline. pledging $250. The phones keep ringing. We want them to keep going, everybody, until 6:30 tonight. 582-4985 is the number to call, or go online at WATE.com. We want to welcome our new presenting partner, our friends at Comcast. We had fun with this virtual check presentation.
At Comcast, we're committed to bridging the digital divide through our Internet Essentials program. And part of that is making sure every kid that has access to the internet also has the device to connect to the internet. So when the opportunity to donate to Project Grad and give all these deserving kids a laptop as they transition through this pandemic, it was an easy decision for us.
So you have a donation, and in these challenging times, we're going to do a virtual check presentation. So tell us what we have from Comcast.
We will be donating $5,000 to Project Grad.
Wow, awesome. Thank you so much. I'll accept that check. Thank you. How about that? Through the magic of television and online, we have accepted the check from Comcast for $5,000. Our presenting partner, we are so grateful to Comcast. Thank you so much. Okay, everybody, are you ready for what you're doing for kids? Let's take a look. $61,565 in the middle of a pandemic for our children who need these laptops. Wow. And you know what? The money is still coming in. So we are going to keep counting. We're going to be back with you tomorrow with an update, but wow, we'll take this.
We are still celebrating the success of our third annual Project Grad Laptop Telethon, and got to take a moment. Want to thank everyone who took the time to give to help these students succeed.
Everybody came together and made a huge difference. It was a runaway success, and we now have a new total from yesterday at $61,000.
Right.
It's at $75,432 because that includes the online donations that we counted today. All 147 2020 Project Grad Scholars will now receive a laptop if they're enrolled in college or technical school. So we've got them covered. Thank you again to everyone who took part. And I want to give a special mention to our $25,000 benefactor, Fred Lowry of Thermo Fisher Scientific and a 1988 graduate of Austin East. We appreciate him so much, and everybody else who gave.
Can't say enough, my goodness. All right, hey.
You know, we have been looking forward to this day for weeks now after so many of you supported our record-breaking Project Grad Laptop Telethon. Those laptops are now in the hands of some deserving students. It's tonight's Positively Tennessee. With signs and safety measures in place at Project Grad offices today, boxes of laptops were stacked and ready to be picked up by hardworking students like Tyra Tabors, beginning her freshman year as a theater arts major at Pellissippi State Community College. What does it mean to you to have this?
It's a blessing. It really is.
This soft-spoken chemistry major is also grateful for our community support during WATE's Project Grad Laptop Telethon last month.
Never really had good stuff going up, so I had to work hard for everything I had.
Here's a closer look at just one of nearly 150 laptops going to qualifying Project Grad scholars, arriving just within the last 24 hours.
We had a delay in the shipment of the laptops because finding that many, over 100 in a bulk order, was hard because the whole nation is virtual. And so there were back orders. We just got it in there. We got, we got kids on campus, classes starting this week, and they couldn't have come at a better time.
We're still celebrating the record $75,000 plus raised during the telethon, especially during a pandemic. So many of you saw a need and set out to fill it, sending a powerful message everyone needed to hear.
It tells me that we have a community, despite what we sometimes hear, that we have a community that cares about our students and want them to have the very best education. So I was very happy that folks came together and came through for our students.
Yeah, you did in a very big way. And we did have that feeling, that great feeling of community, especially during this crisis.
The way everybody came together was fantastic.
It was. We thank everybody again so much. Okay, so 65 laptops arrived today. The rest expected in the next few days. As you heard, there's a backlog. Everybody wants a laptop right now. Qualifying Project Grad scholars must show proof of enrollment in college or technical school to get that laptop.
But as you heard that one person say, they could not have come at a better time, the ones that are in.
Absolutely.
Exactly.